on YouTube? It's your boy Forever Drew, and we're back at it with another banger. Today, I want to start you guys off with a chest and back routine that I'm doing today. And starting off with the first compound movement of the day. We're doing flat bench press, man, my favorite compound movement when it comes to my push days, especially for the chest. We're doing 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. If you're getting 10 reps, just make sure to always progressive overload and increase that fucking weight. As you can see, I'm fucking struggling for that 10th rep. But increase the weight every single time, man. And next, after the barbell bench press, we got the barbell bent over rows, and this is for the pull movement. I like to switch my push and pull, like for my chest and back day. So if I'm doing barbell bench press on one set, then the next set I'll go to pull. So I'll do back movement. So back-to-back compound movements really will drain you. So there's really not much I did after this. I just kind of went into some accessory lifts, but same concept here. I only did 6 reps because it's like my last set, but just basically 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. And then we hopping into the machines, more so accessory movements. So you can do higher volume on this, but this is for the pump. I was just so cooked up. Basically flat machine press right here. I did 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps as well. I like to keep it consistent, and then I just did the machine next to me just because it was closer. And yeah, I know I fucked up the frame, but y'all get the point, bro. Isolateral pulls. Isolateral cable or rows. And I just loaded the plates and just went straight to work, man. I was just straight cooked after this, and it was already like 45 minutes, so I had to dip. And then I started posing, and here's the pump, boys. Yeah, I'm certified, bitch. Get at me. But yeah, man, if y'all trying to get coached, man, y'all let me know. Tap in with the link below, and we'll see if we can work out a plan together, bro. But yeah. We're back. What's going on, y'all? We just got done with the chest and back day. It was a nice little chest and back day. Yo, for some reason, bro, chest and back's always exhausting for me. I don't know why. It's just like, you get a great pump, but dude, like, I can't do too much volume on those lifts, bro, because I'm doing 2 heavy compound movements. And then after that, I'm pretty much just cooked. But yeah, we just finished nice chest and back movement. And then now we're cooking some ground beef. Probably gonna make some tacos. Got some client calls later after this. But I'm watching a Brandon Carter video. If y'all don't know Brandon Carter, man, he's like the OG when it comes to online fitness coaching. But he was talking about the power of consistency. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about too while I'm making these tacos, beef tacos. The power of consistency is so important, and a lot of people, when they're in the gym, they have this, mindset to where if they don't see instant results, they just give up. Or if they relapse on their diet, they say, "Oh fuck it, I already had ice cream. I might as well just say fuck the whole thing and just start binge eating, right?" But that's the wrong mindset to go about it, man. If you're consistent over a long period of time, you will achieve your desired physique. But every amount of effort that you put in on a day-to-day basis, whether it's your diet, whether it's working out, helps you get closer to your goals, to that dream physique, to that lean physique, man. And summer's approaching, y'all, and I want y'all to really start locking in on your diet and your nutrition. And the best way to do that is by, number 1, tracking. And I stress tracking and diet so much, and tracking your macros and making sure that you're within your range and your goals. I stress it because you can't outwork a bad diet. Like, you can't go to the gym and out-train a bad diet. But let's say you diet really well and you only train, 2 to 3 times a week, you will see noticeable results. So it's like, you can't out-train a bad diet, you can't out-train a bad diet, but you can out-diet bad training. I learned that, shout out Brandon Carter. And it's so true. If your diet is locked in, man, you can really start seeing results, man. So that's why I stress on it so much. And then the workouts is just the cherry on the top, man. It's really just to help get that sculpted, more toned physique. See the lines, the ripples. That's what the workouts are for. But to get lean and to get in shape, man, and to be healthy, that diet's gonna be huge, man. It's gonna play such a big role. And that's why I stress my clients so much I tell my clients, man, make sure you're consistent, because a lot of the times they'll be consistent, they'll have a few good days, right? And then they have one off day. But it's really important on the days where you don't feel like it. Just think about, as soon as you're about to put something in your mouth, track it. Hold on, let me track this. So it's so important, because that shit is gonna tell you everything. And then if you ever question why you don't have the physique you want, guess what? If you've been tracking it, you'll be able to look back in your MyFitnessPal, whatever tracker you use, be like, oh, that's why I don't have a six-pack yet. I'm eating fucking bullshit. So it's so important to track, man, because the workouts don't even need to be that crazy, man. You could do 30-minute workouts, and as long as your nutrition's in check and you're doing, an effective 30-minute workout, you're gonna look like me. My workout was only 45 minutes. I really don't be working out too long. Like, if it's longer than 45 minutes, it's most likely because I'm with someone, or I'm talking to someone, or I'm filming and I'm posing for a long time. That's about it, for real. But if I'm just in and out and I got shit to do, 30, 45 minutes, man, that's it. That's all you really need. A solid workout program, an efficient workout program will get you it. But the diet is what's going to be key. And the importance of consistency is what's going to help you. And that goes for anything too. And not just consistency in the gym or the diet, but consistency in your life. Having a routine. That's why I stress having a routine. If you work a job, right, and you got a set schedule, guess what? You can build a solid routine around that, bro. And honestly, that's a perk about having a job. You know exactly when you clock in. You know exactly what you got to do, how long it takes to get there, the commute, everything like that. So you could schedule your life around that, man. And being consistent from that point, it should be easy. You just got to be able to get up, get after it, man. That's why I like scheduling everything on my calendar. I make sure that my alarms are set. I make sure that I have multiple alarms, not just one alarm. If I need to wake up, I wake up around 5:30, 5 to 5:30. I used to wake up at 4, but I have to stay up later just in case I get client calls or consultations. But 5:30 a.m., I have multiple alarms that go off in the morning. One at 5:15, 5:20, 5:25, then 5:30. Because if you don't wake up on the first one, man, you'll for sure wake up on the second or third. So I recommend that. And I also recommend setting alarms for things that are urgent and that you have to do. And putting it on your calendar and setting reminders on, bro. That's what's going to be key, man. And then the best way you can be consistent is what Brandon Carter's saying in this video, is tracking your progress. Tracking your progress. That's why I stress tracking that nutrition. And even with any other goals that you may have, tracking your progress is what's going to help you be able to see how close you are, because it compounds over time, man. Don't overcomplicate it, guys. High nutritional value foods cooked with a good source of carbohydrates. Sometimes I do jasmine rice. Sometimes I do salad. Or just sometimes I eat it plain, straight up. Like, I got to make sure my macros are in check, bro. I got to make sure that my clients see the physique and they're inspired. I gotta inspire y'all. Like, so I gotta take it seriously. And super simple. Consistency is what matters, man. It's not some extravagant meal. It's get the basics down, work out, do what you need to do, not some extravagant morning routine. Get your shit done, and then go on about your day, man. Just make sure you knock these things out, so that way you don't have to stress about it later and then relapse and then start binge eating, man. All you gotta do is, if you're busy and you work, you're a busy professional, meal prep. If you don't work on the weekend, meal prep. If you do work on the weekend, find a time to dedicate 30 to 45 minutes to cook some meals out for the rest of the week. It's really simple. People like to make a lot of excuses, but it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. I'm sure you spend 30 to 45 minutes doom scrolling on your phone, though, when you could be meal prepping. Simple foods. Don't overcomplicate it. Ground beef, ground turkey. Make sure it's 93% lean. Chicken breast, super cheap. And all these meals are affordable, guys. You guys eat out at fucking McDonald's, starts $10 on a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You can't afford it. You're spending $10 on a cup of Starbucks. This is $5. 93% lean, $5 ground beef. This is a pound of ground beef. This could last you a full day. And you're spending $10 on a cup of coffee at Starbucks, man. Y'all need to get y'all priorities straight, man. And if you're trying to get a physique, trying to get lean and aesthetic, and if you struggle, you know, burning fat, you have like a weird skinny fat physique, bro, tap into the link below. I transform skinny fat physiques and I help man pack on muscle. If that sounds like you know, click the link below, book a call, and I'll see if we can do something and map out a game plan for you, bro. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. It's your boy Forever Drew, and we're signing out.
Ballin', ballin', ballin'. Bad bitches keep calling. I swear this money keep falling. My best friends have been stalling. I don't even